Hi Taurus, welcome to your unexpected reading for July 29th through August 28th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the link for the Recommend a Reader Shoutout, which goes to Shanetta's Divine Tarot. Much love and support to her, and hopefully you can check her out, show her some love and support as well. This is intended to be a romantic love reading for you, but it may resonate in other areas of your life, such as... Ooh, look at that, Taurus. There you are. Empress. Could be Aries also, but there you are. Such as money, work, friends, family. All right. Taurus. Taurus. Unexpected for Taurus for essentially the month of August. Taurus. All right, Taurus. Queen of Pentacles. That could be Capricorn. Has someone not been doing their part? Okay. Are you enjoying this time by yourself? So we got Three of Pentacles. All right. Queen of Pentacles, Justice. Three of Pentacles, the Devil. There's Capricorn. So this could be Libra, Capricorn, Capricorn, Judgment. That could be Sagittarius, Cancer, or Scorpio. Hanged Man, Pisces. Wow. There's a lot of Taurus. There's a lot of major arcana here. What else for Taurus? Who are we dealing with here? There you are again, Taurus. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. All right, so this is about compromise and working together and being willing to transition and make the sacrifices necessary. Now, whether it's for your other person, or you, that's what the issues are here. Fairness, reciprocity, working together, respecting someone else's contribution or them yours. Like that's, I'm not being specific yet, but this is just, that's what the issues are here. What's this Three of Pentacles? All right, so is this someone coming back in wanting to work things out? Because they realize they took you for granted before. You're a really good partner. I'm sorry. I didn't respect you. I took you for granted. You know, you really did a lot for me. And I've been back out in the wild and I don't like it. I want to come back in where I'm taken care of. So I need to get in line and step up my game, because I want a partner like you, because you're a really good partner. What's this Knight of Pentacles about? Could be Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. What's this Knight of Pentacles about? Two of Pentacles. So this, it kind of feels like you're very, I don't know, it's funny because you're showing up here. The other person's on the periphery, but it's you showing up. Maybe, well, the other person hasn't shown up yet, so... What's this Devil about? Well, this just jumped, so that's King of Pentacles. I said the other person. I guess there they are, right? What's this? What's this Devil about? The Lovers. This is a bit... this is a relationship that was not thriving, that was... if not toxic, it was you two just not getting along, each of you two ships passing in the night, probably going through the motions for stability's sake, but it was probably very lonely and just very like, this is for the birds. What am I still doing here? I'm not being valued. I'm just, you know, I'm expected of. So this person is wanting to, and this is probably going to shock you, but you're probably going to get an apology. You're probably going to get an apology from this person that's wanting to actually work things out. They might even tell you that you are right in suspecting the things that you did suspect of them, whether it's like cheating or just that they were doing some shenanigans with money, or just like, yeah, I've been a bad partner. You might actually get that apology and confession from them, which might be not something they're prone to doing. What's this Judgment about? Look at that. Okay. Wow, what's this hang? Oh my gosh, it looks like you're gonna reject it. Wow, what's this Hangman about? What's this thing about? Ooh, look at you, Taurus. You're not going for it. I hear my cat. You're okay. Here she comes. All right. Yep. What's this justice about? I don't think you're gonna take it. I don't think you're gonna accept their apology. I think you're gonna be like, you know what? No, I don't think so. I think, well, okay. I should say that you're not gonna accept it readily. And I think that's going to shock them because you've always been such a stable, reliable partner. You two definitely had your fit in your roles as far as what you took care of. But it's almost like, well, what the heck do I want to do that for? I'm not getting it back. And, you know, I'm here on my own doing everything. What's his justice about? Yeah. That's why I was like, I don't think you're gonna accept it. I think you're gonna take what they have to say and go, well, let me think about it. Let me do my own thinking about it here. We got the Judgment card twice, and then the Five of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. This is someone coming in offering, look, I'm sorry, this and that, and they acknowledge everything, that their contribution, what they were doing wrong, what they didn't appreciate about you, what they messed up with. And yet, instead of it kind of repairing things, you're just like, yeah, not this time. Not really sure what I want. I'll get back to you. Because the damage has been done. This can either be you repairing and healing from it because the worst is over and now we can begin to heal. Or this is you going, you know what? I think this is final for me. I think this did it. This last one did it. Whatever this last one was, it did it. I just don't want to anymore, because we see you transitioning out of that and wanting to... It's like it goes from focusing on the other person. This is showing up a lot for earth signs. Focusing on the other person to all of a sudden there's this focus on you and what you need now. Like, yeah, thank you for the apology. I appreciate it. I need some time to think. I need some time to think. Or this could be, all right, well, we need to talk. We need to have a series of discussions. Like this I'm sorry is not going to do it. This needs to be a process over time. And this could be you opening back up little by little emotionally as you two are continuing to kind of progress to make the sacrifices, to leave things as they are, to not force it, to be hands off about it and see what happens. And you're keeping the lines of communication and emotions. You're rebuilding your emotional connection. You're keeping the lines of communication open. You're being open to this specific person. Or this could be you going, yeah, no, I don't think so. Don't think so this time around. I think that did it for me. I think it's over, but I appreciate your apology. I appreciate the mea culpa here. But I think I just need some time, and I kind of want to focus on my own self. I want to focus on my own desires, what I want. I want to get back in touch with my intuition. I want a change. I want things to change, and I'm just not willing to be at the helm anymore. And this is transition, and it's almost like you don't know what's going to happen, but you're okay with it because you're focused on yourself and what you want instead of being focused on being a good partner and taking care of this other person and being exhausted because of it, frankly. So if you want a reconciliation with this person, the choice will be up to you. I got to tell you, I don't know how much of it. I mean, we got the Judgment card here, so to be fair, that's somebody that is willing to look at their mistakes and to cop to it, to confess, to own up to whatnot. But it feels a bit like they went over there to the other side where the grass is greener, and they realize that the grass is greener because people crap there, because there's a bunch of crap over there. That's why the grass is greener. And they come running back, and they're like, oh, okay, I get it. I'm sorry. I don't know if you're going to go for it. The choice will be yours. This could be you two having a series of conversations and hashing things out, clearing the air, and saying what's what, and slowly but surely transitioning back to being open with each other, the stirrings of emotion again. Or this could be you going, you know, I don't know, I'll get back to you. I need some time, and I want to focus on myself right now. Because the worst of it's over, and it looks like that your person's coming back to say they're sorry. We got Justice and 2 Judgment cards. So I don't think this is about divorce. I don't think this is anything in the legal system. I feel like this is someone realizing their mistakes, but I think it might be too late for you. I'm wondering if you're going to be okay with what they say, or if just because you're going to be deciding here. This is, and remember when I said, I don't see the other person yet. Well, here they are. But this is about you deciding. It wasn't really about who are you dealing with, that they don't show up until later. This is about you kind of thinking about things long before they show up with their, well, not long before, but before they show up with their apology. You're starting to kind of transition out of connection with them. And then they show up and you're like, okay, I got some choices to make. Because right now, here's you deciding, what do I want? Things are stable enough, but they're also stagnant, and there's no connection here. And at this point, a lot of people think, oh, I don't want to get divorced again. Divorce isn't shameful. It can be argued that staying is the new shame, right? Because if you can, it's not like it was a long time ago where you needed a partner. People don't need each other in that way anymore. There's equality, there's all kinds of stuff going on. So it's not about staying out of need unless you've developed a taste for, the finer things, or the this or that, or you like where you live, or, whatever. But point being, if you choose to stay, it's not about need. You don't need this person. So then it becomes about feeling fulfilled in connection with someone. And this is not doing it for you. And you're debating. And what either you two are going to start to clear the air and make your way back to each other, or this is you taking time indefinitely because you want to focus on yourself and what you want, and you don't know what you want yet, so it's going to take me some time. I'll get back to you. All right, what else for Taurus? What else for Taurus? Page of Pentacles. And then also this, I grabbed this one too because I felt like I wanted to grab both of them. That's a Six of Swords. So that is learning, that is kind of being in a receptive state. This is minimal communication, or the beginnings of communication. This is messages back and forth. This is someone focused on learning something new, or being open to something, learning about something, looking at something from a different perspective. This could be someone, with these two together, this is someone starting off on their own. This is someone transitioning out after you have your arguments and clear the air and you make the decisions, or, arguments or clear the air, or this is you making decisions. And because of those decisions to cut things off, this is you transitioning, and we've got transition here as well, out of a relationship to begin anew. Again, that will be your choice. This could be transitioning out of the relationship and starting anew, or this could be moving on from this phase, beginning to heal, and you've got some new beginnings here. They're small, it's baby steps, but it's starting to happen. Communication is open, and we're starting the give and take. So the choice will be yours, what you want to do, because this person would like a reconciliation. It's going to come down to what you want. All right, I'm going to do the little card. That's for Taurus. That's for Taurus. Taurus. Soul, which is sun. This is going to be a period of understanding and illumination for you. Things from your person will be revealed, confessed to, discussed. They'll be open about things. This is also going to be a time of understanding and you realizing quite a bit. This feels pretty independent, and if you want space or time from this person, you got it. I mean, I think they're just wanting things to normalize and stabilize. I don't think they want to go back out there. I think they want to be home, and I think they want to be with you, and I think that they'll be willing to wait to see what your decision is, to talk, to listen, all of that. And this is saying that you're entering into a period of that, of starting to understand things, problem resolution, conflict resolution, that sort of thing. Things being illuminated, understanding, all of that. Doesn't necessarily mean reconciliation. It just means that there's progress and movement and understanding. Okay. What else for Taurus? What else for Taurus? What else for Taurus? Page of Swords. Look at all these pages. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. There's Taurus. So this could be somebody reaching out to you indirectly. Someone where you only talk with them online. This could be you decide, this could also be you, Taurus, decide to cut communication off with this person for now, to focus on self-care and focus on finding you again and getting you back, or just like, you know what, I don't want to deal with this shenanigans anymore. It's kind of too little too late. The only reason you're remorseful is because you've been released into the wild and you don't like it and you want to come back home to be cared for. And I'm done doing that. I want to do that for myself now. And we see that here with the Hangman and the Page of Cups as well. So this could be you just not wanting anything to do with the situation anymore. And this is all about you leaving it behind for good and starting anew. Again, it could also be that you get through the worst of it with this person and you begin talking and working your way back to each other. The choice will be yours because they're coming back for a reconciliation. I feel like what the whole surprising, the kicker, the unexpected here is that you're going to reject it. Instead of working it out and maintaining the stability like I think they expect that you would, I think they're assuming that it's going to be okay, because I don't know that this is the first time this has happened. It very well could have happened before. You know, we got the Devil card here. You two have been through it. This is not this. There could be some codependency here, and you're just like, enough. So I think this is about you, much to everyone's shock and surprise, actually kind of rejecting the reconciliation attempt and saying, no, I don't know if this is permanent or not, but I need some time away from this. And there's no emotional attachment to this decision. It is all about what's in it for me, what is best for me right now. This is what I need. And I think that's also, that might be out of character for your dynamic with this person. Shifting the focus to yourself and what you want and not having an agenda or a time. Like, I can't give you a time. I don't know when I'll be over this. But you need to leave me alone. And I may or may not get back to you. And if I don't, there's your answer. Okay? Well, okay then. I hope this was helpful, Taurus, and good luck to you. I'm glad that it gets to be your choice, that you're not so much dealing with the fallout so much as what do I want to do, and then I'll deal with that myself or whatnot. This is very, it's like you've gotten your power back. There's a shift to focusing on yourself instead of managing the relationship. Okay. All right. I thank you for stopping by, and I wish you luck with this. You take care.